if you're like me, you're trying to get big. Not big as in this big, but big as in this big. And if we're trying to transform ourselves into these ripped, sexy individuals, then we need to do two things. Number one, go to the gym. Training very hard, hitting each muscle group very intensely, multiple times a week, to stimulate them for them to grow. And of course, working harder than last time. And the second thing is eating a lot of the right foods. So right now, I'm bulking, and I also happen to be at university. And let me tell you, these two things do not go well together. I'm finding myself going out a lot more, I'm finding myself eating a lot less, and it's so much harder to keep my diet on track. I'll often get to the end of the day, realize I haven't had enough calories or enough protein, and just finding myself eating bad food just to get over that calorie and protein goal. It's very difficult and really not easy. But the other day I thought, what if there was a way all the food I needed, all the protein, all the calories delivered to me where I am at university? Just making sure my diet is always on point and just making life more simple. And I found a way. Gastro student. In a nutshell, these guys basically provide food for uni students. You can basically choose whatever you want off their website and they just send it to you. They asked me if I wanted to try it out and I said yeah, like it's gonna make my life so much easier. So tomorrow I'm gonna be trying to cook one of the meals. I'm not the best chef, but hopefully I can make some banging food. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, pretty standard uni kitchen, by the way. Anyway, back to what I was going to be saying. This thing is so heavy. But anyway, let's see what's in this box. So, I began unwrapping this huge box from Gastro Student, and in it were loads of different types of food, from wraps to oats to kidney beans to a massive bag of fruit and veg, just everything you can imagine. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of food here. And in this weird looking box, there was just loads of chicken, cheese, and fish as well. Okay, I'm gonna go and put all of this away, and then I'm going to attempt to make one of these meals. I think I'm a pretty good cook, so let's see how this goes. So, all I had to do to get the recipe up is scan this QR code on one of the packets, and it just comes up just like that. I'm making chicken fajitas, so the ingredients I'll need is chicken breast, cheese, 3 wraps, 1 garlic clove, 1 lime, 1 avocado, a pepper, 1 tomato, some tomato paste, and finally some fajita seasoning. How do you cut a pepper? So, first things first, cutting up a yellow pepper. Cut up the pepper into long slices, then quickly dice an onion, and now we move on to the important stuff, the chicken. Cut it into really long strips as we are making fajitas. Then prep an avocado like an absolute baller. I was actually quite proud of myself on that one. Then start chopping up some garlic with a knife, only for your flatmate to say...
Is it garlic?
Yeah.
Do you want a garlic crusher?
It's too late. Okay, can I have a garlic crusher, please? So, after wasting a lot of time cutting up a garlic clove for no reason, use the crusher and put it in the bowl with the avocado, put in some pepper and some salt, cut your lime in half and squeeze that in as well. Then, you just gotta mash it all up until it looks something like this. Then get your chicken, sprinkle some fajita seasoning over it and give it a good old mix. Then add it to your pan and just get it cooking. Whilst that's happening, quickly chop up a tomato, finish cooking the chicken and add the onion and the pepper, grate some cheese and add the salsa to the tomato. Then take your wraps and put them in the oven for a minute or two just to get them nice and hot. And then it's time to start assembling the fajitas. Of course, we're going to start by adding the chicken onto the wraps, closely followed by the salsa and then the guacamole. And finally, finishing off with a generous sprinkling of cheese. Get out, Toby.
God, I'm so
Right. These look so fucking good. This is actually so It's actually delicious.
Yeah, it is.
You tried one of mine? Yeah, it's safe to say these fajita wraps are absolutely unreal. I don't know if I just fluked it with the cooking, but yeah, super tasty. Not only did I make fajitas, but I also made a breakfast option, overnight banoffee oats. And genuinely, these were super good as well. So yeah, guys, that is basically Gastro Student. They send you the food, it's high in calorie, high in protein, if you want it to be. You cook it, you eat it, it's so convenient. Obviously, thank you very much to Gastro Student for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to cop some stuff from their website, click the first link in the description, use code HAL at checkout, it will save you 25% off your order. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next one.